Hey everyone, it's Ron Emsch again for the 2018 TGA Tour. You may have watched some other videos I've had in the past year or two, and we are into a new season. We're currently in our second tournament, which is at the Empire Golf Club, which is Bethpage Black. I played my first two rounds with Greg Norman. I'll explain the card here in a second. And he shot 72 both times. He has a little trouble on the front nine, where he's recorded +3 or 3 over par 38s. And then he's done pretty well, or okay, considering the toughness of this course on the back nine with 1 under par 34s to give him 72 on the front and the back. Don't know how good that is with the tournament, but the first two round results should be showing up on the TGA Tour Facebook site tonight. So let's get going here. This is hole one. I talk about this card. It's called the Game Changer card by Skeetersoft or Bill Staffa and Dr. Klein. These are a set of cards that they developed and put out as a subscription. And the uniqueness on them is they have two sides. An A side, down here you can see an A side and a B side. And the A side is to represent when Norman is in his good mood, in his playing good, normal self. And the B side is, if he's in a slump, mad, upset, whatever, because the result numbers aren't as good. If you want to know more about that, you can peruse through some of the Delphi forums. Anyway, this game A down here at the bottom, 11 to 41. I rolled dice and rolled a 55, which means, unfortunately, Greg will start this round on his B side, and we'll see what happens. Conditions on the course are soft. We're playing pin 2, so soft means that the roll in fairway and rough is minus. You deduct 5 yards off the roll. So let's go ahead and get started. The winds are calm, so the first thing we'll do is roll for winds. 62, of course, even with calms, hit shot, and I have a tailwind, so I'll go ahead and note that here, which is okay. The first hole, you can see we got a pretty sharp dog leg, severe dog leg, in fact. And I don't want to drive into that, so I've been using a 3-wood off the tee here, and that's what we'll do with Mr. Norman. I'm right down the middle. Ooh, look at that, 66. It's a 2 for a 3-wood is 265, right 10 with a roll of 25. Minus 5 is 20. So 265, right 10. 265, right 10. Lands right in the first cut of rough there. And now we got a roll of 20, I said, but let's see if there's any effects from the tailwind. Ooh, there will be. A 64, and we're in this column here. Plus 10 carry, minus 5, left or right. So it's actually pretty good. So we'll go up here, well, maybe not. Plus 10 carry and only 5 to the right. Now with that 20 roll, we go 5, 10, 15, 20. So not bad, not bad. Ends up at the 300 left 10 mark. And we'll go with the fairway here. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We are at, this is 100, so 110, 120, 130. 130 yards. Pin 2 is over here on the right. So what we'll do is go ahead and move this guy over and back, every 15 yards left or right, you move it back 5 yards. And because the pin is on the opposite side of the center line in this case, I can aim. So what I've chose to do is make a shot, the center line for my shot 5 yards to the right of center line, and if I get a fortunate result and it goes 5 right, I might end up in one of these spots here. So let's do that. Let's see, again, what I say, 110, 120, 135. 135 to actually the same center line as what the hole is on. So 135, let's look at his short irons. He is a 4 on the average. Right here we go. I'm going to go right here with a pitching wedge. His average is 135. We get a little roll backward. I'll just have to deal with that. So here we go, pitching wedge. Ooh, I'm not liking this. 16. 16 is a 15 result. Oh boy. 15 is 135, right 15. So it's the right distance, right? Yeah, it's the right distance, but now we go 15 to the right, 5, 10, 15. And as much as I'd like to count that as, well, sand, I see a little bit of white here. So with as much as I'd like to count that as fairway, I'm saying he landed in a trap. So it's 435, right 20. Let's go ahead to the lie charts over here, the green side trap. Let's roll there first. Oops, I did forget the plus 10 downhill. Not sure that would have mattered. And I don't go back and change these things once I did it, so. 34 on a green side trap. 34 is a normal shot from the sand trap. So we'll go over here. He is short-sided, but it looks like he's 20 yards. So we've got 10, 20. So we'll use the approach, the 15 to 20 approach over here from the sand. 34 is not going to be good. 34 on the approach is 14. Let me get my pencil here. 14 from the sand is a 14-foot leave. So, looking at 14 feet over here, and I usually go for him here. I've got up to, it looks like 18, actually 19 to be in. So come on, buddy. Start off good here. That might be okay. 14s I think are good. 14 is a 20 on the putter. Is that going to be good enough? Oh, look at that. 1 foot. Gosh darn it. 1 foot leave. This is his problem in front 9. Look at it now. I get the double roll of 22, which is going to be in. So, unfortunately, he, you know what? Darn it. And he didn't roll for the tailwind. That might have got me out of there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So he starts out with a bogey 5 on hole number 1 at Bethpage Black.